Hey YouTube, The Finance Fool here, your source for finance knowledge and some foolishness, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video about budgeting. Learning budgeting as a college student can save you hundreds of dollars a month. Budgeting is something that teenagers and young adults see as a hassle or time-consuming, and this video is going to give you 3 simple budgeting methods and also my own experiences with my own personal finances in college. Now, the 3 budgeting methods are the cash envelope method, the 15-30-20 rule, and the pay yourself first method. And if you're wondering, hey, why should I listen to you, the finance fool? Well, I just recently graduated from Virginia Tech with a finance degree. I'm going to be starting my job, full-time job, as a financial analyst at Intel in a couple months. So, yeah, I kind of know my stuff a little bit. And I did just graduate college this last month, so I have experience going through college. Now with that out of the way, let's get to it. Why should you budget now? Well, first, you're going to save money, and it's the main goal of budgeting. Saving money is nice. Like I said earlier, hundreds of dollars saved. You'll also learn money management skills. You'll learn to keep track of your expenses, where your money's going, all your different accounts, and you also develop good habits sooner rather than later. You know, when you're in college, you're in this weird mix of you're not really a teenager, but you're not an adult yet, and that's a great time for you to financially set yourself up for some good, healthy financial habits. And it's better to learn them now versus when you already have some bad habits. Now that you know the why, let's get to the how. Now, like I said, we got 3 budgeting methods, but before you can learn what those are, you're going to have to learn how to track your expenses to know what you're spending now. Now, the way I see it, there are 2 ways you can track your expenses. You can go through all your statements and see where your money's going, or you can make life easy and use something like the Mint app, which will keep track of your finances, let you know where you're spending your money, and you just got to add all your different accounts. That's what I personally use. There's tons of different other things you could use, but just download a trustworthy app and it'll do the expense tracking for you. And now that you know how much you're spending, now we can start to backtrack and, reducing expenses in whatever categories we can. Method number 1, the cash envelope method. This method is the simplest method, and all you are going to do is you're gonna just grab an envelope and you'll have your different categories. So let's say you have entertainment, groceries, car expenses, gas, whatever. You'll have your different things that you spend money on, and I got a $20 bill. So you put $20 in the envelope, and now for this month, I only have $20 to use in, let's say, entertainment. So if I go to the movies, that'll come out of my $20 in the envelope, and now I only have $14 left for the month to spend on entertainment. And you're gonna have cash in various envelopes for all your different categories, and once the cash envelope reaches $0, that's it, guys. Don't go dipping in and trying to get more money. That's it. Now, what's great about this method is, like I said, it's pretty simple. You just put how much cash you're going to need in whatever categories for the month, and don't get any more. Alright, budget method number 2. So number 2, we have the 50-30-20 rule. And what that means is you have 50% of your income going towards your needs, 30% of your income going towards your wants, and then you have 20% of your income going towards your savings. Now, me personally, this is the rule that I'm using for my full-time budget. And what's great about it is it does most of the hard work for you. Now, your things like your needs will be like your utilities, rent, groceries, that kind of stuff. And your wants, you'll have shopping, maybe eating out, restaurant stuff, concert tickets, basically fun stuff. And then you have 20% going towards your personal savings, which can be things like your savings account, maybe your retirement, if you guys have those, things of that nature. Now, budget method number 3, pay yourself first. Now, this method, you'll just decide on a percentage, let's say 25%, and when you get your money, 25% of your income will go towards saving, period, and then the rest you gotta figure out. Now this method I think is for those of you guys who just have a really hard time trying to learn how to save money. So the pay yourself first method, it will force you to develop the habit of paying yourself first. So I think that would be a great place to start if you're having trouble saving money. If you guys like those financial budgeting tips and want to hear more financial knowledge down the line, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have more stuff coming at you. But now that we covered how to do it, I can tell you guys to just do these budgeting methods, but what about things that'll make it difficult? So let's go to reality. Now I'll talk about, personally for me, what were my biggest issues. Now, number one, we have food. Eating out, it's kind of like the silent financial killer. It's just a meal here or there, but that'll really add up monthly. And it's really hard when your friends are eating out, and then you're like, sure, I'll tag along, and before you know it, you're spending $800 to $900 a month on eating out. Now, obviously, the best thing to do against this would be to learn how to cook. It's not that hard, guys. You guys have the internet. I'm sure you have friends and family that can help you out. Now, number two, we got rent and utilities. This is something that you can't really change once you sign that lease, so try to find the cheapest places you can live. You guys will save hundreds of dollars a month. Took me 2 years to learn this. My sophomore and junior year, I was paying like $620 a month. It's my senior year, I moved somewhere else. I'm paying $365. So literally hundreds of dollars saved. And a good tip for this would be to go talk to any restaurant or place that delivers a lot. They'll know every apartment in the area, even the ones that don't show up on a Google search. So just walk in and ask, hey, what are some lesser known apartments? That's how my friends and I found the place that we're currently living at, because I used to deliver for Domino's, and this place had no online presence really. So, hit up a delivery place. And now number three, we got textbooks. If you guys are lucky and you don't need an access code for whatever class you're taking, then check out the last version. Odds are it's basically the same information. Your page numbers might be different, but more or less it'll be the same. Or you guys can look online. There are free copies of textbooks out there if you dig hard enough and long enough. But if you do need the access codes, that kind of messes everything up, because you'll need it for your homework, tests, or quizzes, whatever your professor has set up. And there's no way to really get around that without buying a new textbook. So if that's the case, and hopefully those budgeting methods and my warnings will give you guys all the info you need to get control of your finances while you're still in school. And that's all I have for you today, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more financial knowledge and tips. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We're done.